Good morning. Welcome to United Compass, episode number 5. If you were to give this one a title, I'd call it, So Then Remember. Some of the most famous words of Paul's in Ephesians are found in chapter 2, verses 8, 9, and 10. You've been saved by grace through faith. And this isn't of yourselves, it's the gift of God. It's not of works, so that no one can boast. For you are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God ordained beforehand that we should walk in them. Now, I've combined 3 or 4 different versions there, as you probably can tell, because sometimes in the memorization process, in my history, different versions are there. But the next 3 words are the same in almost all the versions. Paul simply says, so then, remember. Based on this grace through faith, this gift of grace that you have, this incredible salvation and God's forming in that, remember. I wonder if I've forgotten what it was like to be without. Paul goes on the next couple verses to talk about people who are without that grace and without the faith and without God creating in them yet, because they're without Christ. They're without hope. They're without God. And I wonder if, having been saved for a long time, if I've forgotten. Paul is calling us to remember, to maybe step back across the line of faith and remember backward what it was like before, how I used to think, what pervaded my heart and my mind, and then to feel that kind of empathy toward those who don't have, who don't believe. And instead of castigating and judgmental and being dismissive, loving and embracing and encouraging and showing and giving and have an open-hearted stance toward them like Jesus does. So then, remember. You've been saved by grace through faith. And it's not of yourselves. It's a gift of God. Remember that. And that gift is being offered to people around you in your sphere of influence all the time. Keep inviting them by having an open heart and open hands and a life that says, hey, here's what it's like to be with. Here's what it's like to be with Jesus, with hope, with God. And may we live that kind of life in the days to come. Join us at our YouTube channel, Crooked Pastor, as well as keep plugging in here on a regular basis so that we can together point Northeast Colorado to hope. Have a great week.